Well, I want to keep this serious and focused and constructive. So let me be constructive before I am destructive and deconstructive. The constructive part is clear. That Serge at least is talking about Kyle Brennan. He's still lying about Kyle Brennan in his own role. However, I am not primarily here for vengeance. I am here to help Kyle and spread the good word. And I will be generous. I do think the beginning tribute was meant in earnest and sincerity. And that was fine. And I think that was balanced, what Serge did. But then it started to drift.
Little did he know that his path would intersect with the tumultuous currents.
So that was a very touching opening, and I'm glad he reached out to Kyle's mother. I have not. I am following her on social media, and apparently she follows me on Twitter, but I'm hesitant to get into any direct contact. I just feel, frankly, very humbled that she lost a son, and I don't think I could say anything to verbalize her tragedy. So let me be very, very brief for those not aware of what the tragedy is. Essentially, Kyle, again, I have to say, allegedly, it's YouTube, allegedly was murdered in 2007. We don't know who. It could have been his father, Denise Miscavige. Yes, I know. David the Savage has a sister. And or Denise's husband, Gentile. So whoever the exact party is, clearly Denise created a conspiracy with Tom involved, and which they covered up Kyle's alleged suicide. Not a suicide. He was unfortunately clearly murdered. For what reason, we don't know. And the police made strenuous efforts to cover up the entire crime. All we have are a lot of questions because the investigation is clearly a joke and cannot withstand scrutiny. The strongest part of this video was really Serge directing people to Kyle's mother's social media as well as her WordPress. So she has an online presence. I would ask people to see her material and very interesting essays for more details on Kyle's tragedy. And that is the constructive part of this video. But then, of course, Serge starts to drift into his own theatrical performance and is not telling the exact truth of what happened with Kyle's memory being distorted. Sounds good, but not exactly what happened.
So there's a lot of info that his mom has poured her heart out. I mean, imagine being the mother that has to compile a website of your child because nobody gave a shred of a literal F.
Well, all I can say to that is no. That is not what happened, my friend. No. Some people did care. And I want to give a massive shout out to people in Ireland because apparently there, Kyle is actively being remembered. And if you go on Twitter and elsewhere, they are very active in keeping his memory alive. So, no. Alonzo, Corey, Doug, me, and many others did not fail. We tried to do what we could to make sure Kyle was not forgotten. However, you, Aaron, and many others either kept silence or lied about Kyle and then tried to silence people who spoke out. And I will be brutally consistent that Lily may also be that person. Though I want to be fair, apparently I did spot one tweet where she did acknowledge Kyle's mother. And yeah, that's pathetic, one tweet. But again, I'm here to be actually fair and accurate. He was not, in fact, forgotten. Many people remembered, but the people who remembered were punished and silenced. Many people remembered, but only a few were able to keep that memory alive without being disciplined by you and your friend. And then you have the temerity to talk about brainwashing.
To advocate for themselves and secure a legal defense that makes a shred of sense. But to just go willy-nilly, I should get a pass on everything because wasn't I so brainwashed?
Well, the nicest thing I can say about Serge is he's lying as he's been lying in the past, and he's been lying for a long time. And if he wants to continue to live his life as a lie, That is his prerogative. I am not here to be his mother. I am not his father. I am not his brother. However, I am here for Kyle. So I acknowledge he did something good and speaking on Kyle, even though what he said was, frankly, a bunch of lies. But the message is getting out there. So I would ask people, please seek out Kyle's mother. Please go to Alonzo's blog. Please go to Doug's channel. He has a massive video that is Victoria speaking. And I will try to do more. So we should all try to do more. And Serge did something, but he's not a hero. He's very much a zero in this story, but he did do something. So he's no Mike Rinder, but he's no hero savior of children. Not at all.